everybody. This is Gary Vaynerchuk, host of Wine Library TV, a.k.a. WLTV, and this is BBQ Central.
In a world permeated with barbecue websites under the control of tyrannical administrators, there was one man, a one-man army. He broke all the rules. He allowed his members to speak out, give their opinions, and make the website what it is today. Get ready for Greg Rempe and the Barbecue Central Show.
Live from Cleveland, Ohio, it's the Barbecue Central Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Barbecue Central Radio Networks, in conjunction with LA Talk Radio, proudly present the Barbecue Central Show. That's right. Welcome to your Tuesday evening outdoor live fire and live barbecue grilling show. Always happy to have you aboard here on LA Talk Radio. I am your host, Greg Rempe. Once again, this is the Barbecue Central Show. Big show lined up for tonight, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of mosey on right into everything. Let me give you your contact information right off the top if you're so inclined to call in tonight, share your thoughts about the show, something that's happening in your barbecue and grilling world, so on. 216-220-0966. If you'd like to email the show instead of call, you can do that as well. bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. Once again, bbqcentralradio@gmail.com or the phone number 216-220-0966. That's the way to get in touch with the show. Here's what's happening tonight. Next segment, I'm going to be, barbecue doesn't get the just due for the fact that it really takes part in a lot of charities and charitable events. Very philanthropic is barbecue, competition barbecue, non-competition barbecue, whatever. And tonight, certainly a good example of that. I was going to be having Kelly Strobel of Christies.org, which is, it's kind of a heavy subject matter as far as what Christies.org/Christie's Place is doing. And we'll get into that next segment. Kelly's actually under the weather, so I'm going to be joined by a fill-in who was supposed to be emailing me her information so I could properly introduce her. We're going to have to wing it because I didn't get it. So ever the professional. I'll be able to transition and segue smoothly. So just take care, Centralites, and don't worry about that. Third segment, my mom, Connie Rempe, making her monthly recurring segment role, appearance, if you will. Sharing some of her favorite recipes. As we all know, not only are they wonderful and good, any level of cook can achieve mastery with these, and they will tantalize the taste buds. So that's third segment. Sponsoring the four-segment free-for-all D-Dogs barbecue rub for a three-pack of D-Dogs barbecue seasonings. Don't forget their sauce there as well, DDOGSBBQ.com. If you're interested in learning more about Darren's sauces and his rubs, again, rubs up for grabs tonight in the fourth segment, free-for-all. That's what's happening tonight. Great show. Other things, hey, guess what? I can finally use the sound effects.
A Barbecue Central Show exclusive.
This hot off the presses from John Dawson of PatioDaddyOBBQ.com. Kind of breaking news, if you will. Now, for those Centralites that have yearned and trying to crowbar their way into, what do they call that, reality TV, here is your vehicle. First of all, go to PatioDaddyOBBQ.com to find out full information, but let me go ahead and read you the bump up to get your taste buds ready. TV casting call. Do I have your attention yet? TV casting call. Yesterday, this is John was contacted by a casting producer for ABC Television's hit reality show. Wait for it. Wife Swap. Have you seen that show? Never seen it myself. A great opportunity for those interested. Here's the casting search. Barbecue cooking competitors. This is what they're asking for. Casting director for ABC TV's hit reality show Wife Swap, now conducting national searches for fun, dynamic, outgoing, and interesting families to star on Season 5 of Wife Swap. Here's more of what they're looking for. Bullet points. Do you or all of your family members barbecue competitively? Would you like to share your passion for barbecuing with another family? Would you be excited about the chance to change the life of a deserving family or improve your own? If so, we'd love to consider you for prime time. To apply and get more information, contact Jessica Jorgensen. Don't forget, you can get Jessica Jorgensen's contact information if you go to PatioDaddio.bbq.com. Thanks to John Dawson for that, if you're so inclined to get on reality television. Yeah, I will not be signing up for that. And then let me quickly transition over to the weekly KCBS leaderboard for overall. This, of course, provided by thepickedpig.com. That's Paul Ostrom, and he is a computer wizard, as he has supplied the Barbecue Central show with its own little secret behind the door Willie dashboard of top 10 teams overall, because he's getting all of the information on the weekend's events. Still number one, QWOW, Jack's Old South in the number 2 slot. Wild Bunch Butt Runners now in 3rd. Laudable Barbecue in 4th. Bill and the Dixie Chicks 5th. Delta Smoke 6th. Swamp Boys Barbecue Team 7th. Blazin' Barbecue 8th. Little Pigtown Barbecue 9th. And then, of course, the still tied, knotted, and otherwise evened out Parrot Head Smokers and Pellet Envy, friend of the show, Rod Gray, rounding out the top 10 in the KCBS. Thanks to Paul Ostrom for that. Again, go to his site, thepickedpig.com, for some really cool information about competition barbecue. You can hook yourself up with your own widget. It's kind of interactive. And I'm going to get out right now. When we come back, we'll be talking about queuing for kids. We'll also be talking about Christie's.org. Kind of a heavy subject matter, but let's do this thing. Let's kind of break out of the box from time to time, as we like to do here on the Barbecue Central show. So stand by, and we'll be right back. Michelle?
You're listening to the Barbecue Central show.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU. It's almost that time again. Are you ready to barbecue? Have you taken the cover off your grill yet? Did you start preparing your secret barbecue recipes? Well, do your recipes include char dust, limestone, sawdust? Believe it or not, if you use standard charcoal, you're using those harmful ingredients. Introducing the all-new and all-natural charcoal made by Co-Shell. Co-Shell charcoal is made from coconut shells, which cut out those unwanted ingredients. Co-Shell charcoal is the perfect blend of ingredients, giving you long-lasting briquettes for a great-tasting barbecue. So the next time you fire up the grill or barbecue, ask for Co-Shell charcoal and get the ultimate all-natural charcoal cooking experience. Visit us on the web at coshellcharcoal.com. That's coshellcharcoal.com.
Hi, this is Scott Greenya from Fairfax, Vermont, also known as Scotty DQ, and you're listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
All right, welcome back. It's the Barbecue Central Show. I'm your host, Greg Rempe. This portion of the show brought to you by D-Dog's Barbecue Rub. That's right, just in time for spring. Darren from D-Dog's Barbecue Rub announces the D-Dog's Barbecue Stimulus Package. D-Dog's Barbecue will be cutting the prices on all their rubs. That's the original, the apple, the maple, even cutting prices on the 3-packs of rub. So buy some at the reduced price right now at DDOGSBBQ.com. That's DDogsBBQ.com. And remember, at D-Dog's Barbecue, making a great barbecue doesn't require a bailout. And as always, D-Dog's Barbecue Rub is better than ketchup. It's DDOGSBBQ.com. All right, as promised, joining me now, and sometimes we like to get outside the box here on the Barbecue Central Show, but always try and find a way to tie it back into the ultimate subject matter, which is barbecue and grilling. We're going to be talking first about a foundation that really there's really not too many, I guess, around the country that are like this. I guess probably due because of the actual subject matter it's dealing with. And so let me go ahead and bring up my fill-in for Kelly Strobel tonight. And I didn't get your email, and I apologize. So go ahead, introduce yourself, and welcome to the Barbecue Central Show.
Well, thank you very much. My name is Jeannie, and I am with Christie's Foundation.
You said Jeannie?
Jeannie, yes.
Jamie, okay. Welcome to the show. And
well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Certainly, I appreciate you kind of filling in for Kelly. I know she got a little bit under the weather here today, so but definitely wanted to have you on. And I guess probably the best way to approach this interview would be to talk about the two items separately and then kind of tie them together if possible. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about Christie's Foundation, Christie's.org, and what the mission and really what the service that it's providing is.
Well, Christie's Foundation is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that provides assistance, support, and cherished moments to critically ill children and their families. It's formerly Wishland, which has programs that helps families with critically ill children and all their special needs. We provide support programs for Southern California families and a Wish Assist program for families traveling to Southern California on their child's wish trip. And due to an urgent need, we have expanded our services, and we are creating Christie's Place, which will be the first children's end-of-life care facility in Southern California and only the second in the entire nation.
And I think it's really important to talk about. Obviously, very eloquent way of putting what Christie's Foundation and what Christie's Place is. But I mean, this isn't like you've been given a great prognosis for your little child. I mean, it's pretty much game over at this point. You're just kind of waiting it out, and you're providing a kind of a safe haven and a way to spend the last moments with your child. I mean, just saying it is horrific in my mind, having 3 little girls of my own, but trying to get those last days as best you can possible, and really that's what Christie's is all about.
Well, yes. It was actually started by Lori Cotis, who lost her 7-year-old little girl to leukemia. And it was Christie's end-of-life experience that inspires Lori to reach out to these families and help and make sure these kids live out their final moments in peace and comfort. Although nobody wants to imagine losing a child, the fact is, in this country, we have more than 50,000 kids dying every year of a terminal illness. And what's even worse than that is 92% of these kids are dying in pain, which in this day and age, that is just not an acceptable number. Again, nobody wants to imagine losing their child, but on top of that, to know that your child is dying in pain.
Right. This is Janie from Christie's Foundation. So what can, as Christie Place is, as you said, going to be only the second one in the country, what is it going to provide a little bit more in depth to the people who are going to be there?
Well, it's going to be used in a few different ways. We're going to have end-of-life care, which some families want to leave the hospital, but they're bringing their child home to die creates other problems as well, as with medication pain management. Most pain medications need to be monitored by a medical professional, and it's to see your child suffer is just something no parent wants to see. So Christie's Place will be used in a few different ways. We'll have end-of-life care. We'll have a bridge some families decide that ultimately they do want to take their child home, but they need extra help to transition from hospital to home. And also it'll be used as respite, which means families can get some needed help and rest during some of the difficult days in caring for their critically ill child.
Mm-hmm. Is there a website that people can go to? I want to get this out kind of while we're in the middle of this. Yes. Is there a website people can go to make donations?
We do. It's www.christies.org, and Christies is spelled KRISTIES.org.
All right, now, kind of definitely not, just trying to slough off that part of the conversation, but kind of tying this into maybe some show subject matter. But even better than that, there's a lot of things that happen in the barbecue community as a whole that maybe doesn't get brought up to the forefront, and I do like to shed some light on that. Certainly, nothing really exemplifies that more than what's going to be taking place Saturday, May 9th, 2009 this year, from 10 to 6 at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa, which is the Q-In for Kids, which is Orange County's premier barbecue event. Tell us, kind of about that, what's going to be happening during the day of festival and whatnot, and how that ties in with Christies.org and Christie's Place.
Well, this is our fundraiser so that we can raise funds to build Christie's Place, which, again, is the first end-of-life care facility. It's called Q-In for Kids, and it is the 2009 Barbecue Cook-Off and Family Festival, again, you said held at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa. We will have a family-friendly, fun day packed with an amazing, awesome kids zone, a petting zoo. We're going to have, of course, the barbecue cook-off, which we have competition barbecue teams from all over coming in to help us with this. We've got the classic car show, a main event stage. We're going to have a VIP lounge, a silent auction tent. We'll have slides, massive inflatables in our kids zone, rock climbing walls, and our annual butterfly release.
And are there going to be like actual live music events, and what is there? Is there an admission to get in to attend this? And again, that's going to be Saturday, May 9th at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa. Yes, our admission is $10 for a general admission. We have a VIP lounge, which the VIP ticket is $50, which in our VIP lounge, it'll be a nice, relaxing atmosphere to come in and get off your feet a little bit. We'll have some food in there, we'll have some drinks, we'll have some goodie bags in our VIP lounge, but the entrance into the event is only $10, and with that gives you access to all the events. I mean, the kids zone, the classic car show, the entertainment, we'll have children's entertainment, we'll have face painting and cookie decorating, and just a day filled with family fun. Now, just to kind of get a little bit more intricate as far as what the barbecue is going to be happening. Now, this is actually put on by the California Barbecue Association, and I actually know the guy. I don't know if he still currently chairs it. That would be Tom Emery, but he's a great barbecue advocate. But perhaps even more importantly to the people that are actually looking to compete, this is a KCBS sanctioned event. It's a state championship competition, so that means for the big barbecue nutheads out there, if you win it, you do have your chance to get your name hopped in the potential hopper to get down to the Jack Daniels towards the end of the year. But then you also have the People's Choice Barbecue Cook-Off, which, if I was reading it correctly on the website, that's kind of where the majority of the money that's going to be made going towards Christie's Place is where it's derived from. Correct. Yes, we will have taste cards. So you come in and you buy a taste card, and you get to sample the People's Choice, and you get to vote for your favorite. So basically, you get to be the judge. Now, what's the website for Q-In for Kids? Is there a separate website for that? We do. We have access to it from our www.christies.org website, or you can go directly to www.quinforkids.com, and that's QUENFORKIDS.com. Is there a target amount you're looking to generate for this particular fundraiser, and how much do you need to get everything squared away to get Christie's Place up and running? Well, we actually just got 5 acres of land donated to us. Wow. So, yeah, great. And that was just in the last month and a half. So that's a huge plus for us. And we just need to keep going from here. Is there anything else that we can do to help promote this event or keep the ball rolling for Christie's.org and Christie's Place? Hello. Did I cut out there? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything else that the Centralites can do, or are there any other websites that we can visit in order to kind of keep this thing in the forefront? And of course, I'll do my part. But are there any other websites or anything that you would like to promote here tonight while you're on the air?
Well, we do have our website, and there's plenty of information on our websites. And if there's any questions, we do have a phone number that's listed on the website, or I can give it out now if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Our phone number is 714-408-9781. And that's 714-408-9781.
This is Queuing for Kids. This is Orange County's premier barbecue event that's going to be happening Saturday, May 9th, 2009. This will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, KCBS-sanctioned barbecue competitions aside from the ridiculously fun amount of stuff that will be happening there during the course of the day. So if you're on the West Coast, if you live there, definitely make it a stop. If you happen to be traveling out to the West Coast on vacation and you're going to be around that area that day and time, definitely a place you want to stop and help really contribute to what I feel is an incredibly worthy cause. I mean, being part of only the second type of facility like this in the nation is certainly something to be said, and it couldn't actually be any better cause considering what the ultimate factor is here. So, Jenny, I appreciate you coming on tonight. Again, it's Christie's.org and queuingforkids.com. I'll have those links in the show notes, and thanks for coming on tonight and telling us all about this.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right, have a great night. Thanks.
You do the same.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Janie from Christie's.org. Oof. That's like pretty heavy stuff when you sit down to think about it. We'd like to talk about barbecue and gadgets and pits and it's life or death, team of the year. Meanwhile, back in real life, kids get illnesses and they're just not going to recover from it, and it's a horrific scene. And this place is trying to make those last days as comfortable as possible, not only for the affected kid, but for the parents as well. So I think it's a great cause. If you're looking to get behind something, this is definitely one to do it. Again, that's going to be the event is the Queuing for Kids, Orange County's premier barbecue event, Saturday, May 9th, 2009, from 10 to 6 p.m. It's at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa, California. Christie's.org, queuingforkids.com. Again, I'll have the links in the show notes. And that number again is 714-408-9781. Are you going to shake that off? During the commercial breaks when we come back, my mom with some of her favorite recipes. So stick around. We'll be right back. Scotty?
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
It's almost that time again. Are you ready to barbecue? Have you taken the cover off your grill yet? Did you start preparing your secret barbecue recipes? Well, do your recipes include char dust, limestone, sawdust? Believe it or not, if you use standard charcoal, you're using those harmful ingredients. Introducing the all-new and all-natural charcoal made by Co-Shell. Co-Shell charcoal is made from coconut shells, which cut out those unwanted ingredients. Co-Shell charcoal is the perfect blend of ingredients, giving you long-lasting briquettes for a great-tasting barbecue. So the next time you fire up the grill or barbecue, ask for Co-Shell charcoal and get the ultimate all-natural charcoal cooking experience. Visit us on the web at coshellcharcoal.com. That's coshellcharcoal.com. Barbecue has never been easier with the Barbecue Guru. The Barbecue Guru is a temperature control and monitor for all pits, charcoal, wood, electric, your pit. It easily attaches to any smoker or pit and gives you simple, trouble-free control of your temperatures so you can make championship quality barbecue every time and all the time. And it's location-free. Take it anywhere. This amazing breakthrough in barbecue technology is a microprocessor-controlled draft system that uses temperature monitors and a small fan to keep your temperatures constant. The stainless steel Guru Minder gives you a choice of controls from 90 to 370 degrees. So cold smoking, pepper drying, making cheese or jerky, or fabulous briskets and ribs is nothing short of effortless. The ProCom 4 lets you monitor your pit from up to 600 feet away. And there's more. Check out the full line of products and accessories for the future of barbecue with new items on the way. Visit thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
Let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
All right, welcome back. I want to thank Janie from Christies.org, QandForKids.com for joining me last segment. This portion of the Barbecue Central Show brought to you by the Barbecue Guru, makers of the CyberQ, the DigiQ2, and the Procom 4 wireless automatic pit temperature control devices. Not to mention the Caldera Smoker, the Caldera 3-bay and 1-bay catering systems. Aside from this host of fabulous barbecue and grilling items that they make to make your life when it comes to barbecue and grilling so much easier. 2 ways to find them on the internet, thebbqguru.com, or give them a shout on the telephone at 800-288-GURU. It's the Barbecue Guru. All right, as promised, joining me now, making her monthly segment appearance. Man, I can't believe I almost forgot that. Stand by.
She's cooked for him for years, and now she takes time out of her busy schedule to help out his pathetic internet radio show by sharing some of her favorite recipes. Greg's mom, Connie Rempe, is on the line.
Yeah, that's, I think, almost 2 months in a row where I've almost forgot to play that bumper. Let's welcome in. It's my mom, Connie Rempe. Mommy, hi.
Hi, Greg.
Almost earned another beating this month.
I'll tell you, you gotta watch it.
Well, it's a different setup here on the interface, so it's kind of hiding off to the top right-hand side, and I almost forgot it. So I apologize, but we didn't miss it. We're on track, and
right.
You know, we're here. What's most important is we're back here every month talking about some of your favorite recipes, and as we all know, they're never too hard for anybody to try. Yet mastery is not only of the essence, but is pretty much a guaranteed thing, and they tantalize the taste buds.
Exactly.
So what's on tap for this month?
Okay. For the appetizer, we're going to have a BLT dip.
BLT dip.
Yes.
All right.
I thought I'd keep with that bacon theme that you've had going there for a while.
That's right. Bacon explosion.
And for the main course, we're going to have a spinach and mushroom stuffed chicken breast.
All right.
And for dessert, a chocolate lover's cheese pie.
Ooh, cheese pie.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fat. Very fat.
No doubt. All right. Well, now the BLT appetizer is not 5,000 calories like the bacon explosion, is it?
No, it's probably only 500 calories.
All right. Well, a lot more palatable probably for most. So let's go ahead and dig into the guts of the BLT appetizer and go from there.
Okay. Basically, it is equal parts of mayonnaise and sour cream. And for the mayonnaise, if any of your listeners bought that Baconaise, I would think this would be a good time to use it.
How about that? Baconaise. Good product placement.
Well, you know, it's an awesome place to use it. So you're going to have equal parts of mayonnaise and sour cream. That's going to be your base.
Right.
And you're going to spread that into a wide, shallow serving bowl. And you're going to top that with some chopped up iceberg lettuce. On top of that, you're going to layer it with a couple of tomatoes that you've diced. On top of that, you're going to add your pound of cooked bacon that you've crumbled.
So does that mean you're going to be cooking the bacon like to crispiness?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want it crispy so you can really crumble it up. Not, you know, real fine, but, you know, so you get some nice bacon chunks in there and layer that right on the top.
Right.
Awesome. I serve it with a sea salt bagel chip. But any chip of your choice or cracker will do. It's quite delicious.
All right, so 2 questions about this.
Yes.
Can you substitute iceberg lettuce out for, let's say, romaine or arugula or some other type of wacky salad type?
I would not, because the iceberg lettuce, you can really shred it up well. The other ones just don't chop as well and hold their texture.
Okay.
So, if you had any lettuce and you didn't have anything else, you could use whatever, but the preference would be iceberg.
And then do you recommend a particular type of tomato?
If it was during the summer and you grew your own, that would be awesome. Down here in Florida, we don't have really good tasting tomatoes. I like the ugly tomato. It really has the best flavor. Have you ever seen that?
The ugly tomato.
That's what it's called. It's called ugly tomato.
Never seen it.
There's like the beefsteak and, those kinds. There's a brand that's called Ugly Tomato, and it really is more flavorful than the rest.
All right. So we'll look. We want to stay with the iceberg lettuce. We want to look for the ugly tomato, and then our BLT appetizer is all set. We've consumed that. We're ready for the main course, so let's dish up.
Okay, and that's your spinach and mushroom stuffed chicken breast.
Right.
And to start with, you want a boneless, skinless chicken breast that you're going to pound flat.
Okay.
And then you're going to make the filling, which to start off with, you're going to take a box of defrosted spinach, which you're going to wring out all the moisture, put that into a mixing bowl. In a saute pan, you're going to mix your mushrooms, garlic, and shallots. Cook them for about 5 minutes. Transfer that mixture into a food processor. Pulse it a few times until it's well blended. Transfer that back into the bowl that you have your spinach. Mix it all together, and you're going to add ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, some nutmeg, and salt and pepper. Mix that all together. That's your filling. Okay. You're going to put a mound of that filling on each of your chicken breasts and roll them up and secure it with toothpicks. And take your chicken, put it back in your pan. You're going to add a little olive oil. Cook them until they're done. It's only going to take about 10 to 12 minutes because it's pounded thin. It doesn't take too long to cook.
Right.
When they're done, take them back out of the pan, put them on a plate, and cover them with foil. In the pan, you're going to make your sauce. You're going to make a roux out of your flour and butter. Whisk it together, cook it for about a minute until it cooks out that flour taste. To that, you're going to add, white wine and chicken broth. Stir that in until it starts to thicken. Put your chicken back in the pan with any juices that are left on the plate.
Oh.
Simmer it for a few minutes, and you can leave it right in the pan until you're ready to serve it. And at that point, you're going to want to make sure, as a safety tip, you take out all of those toothpicks. You don't want anybody chewing on a toothpick. That's not good for dinner.
Bad idea.
And when you want to serve it, you can either serve the chicken breast intact whole, or you can slice it on the diagonal and kind of fan it out onto the plate, which is a really kind of pretty presentation. You're going to spoon that sauce over the top of the chicken. I like to serve it with a tossed salad. You can add a rice peel-off if you want. It's really good.
Is there aside from a mound full of the stuffing, we're kind of backtracking a little bit. I mean, is there a specific amount as far as like ounces or no?
No, it's all according how big your chicken breast is. You want to be able to wrap the chicken around the filling. So, it depends on the size of the chicken breast.
All right.
So just whatever you think you can wrap up. And you might have some of the filling left over. And you can freeze that and use it again at another time.
And again, safety note, just to make sure you want to take out those toothpicks.
Exactly. You don't want anybody swallowing a toothpick. That kind of ruins your meal.
Right. And it also is putting them ahead of, getting a jump start on the dessert, which is chocolate lovers cheese pie, serving 10 this recipe. So I'm completely taken off guard. I'm seeing chocolate. I'm seeing cheese. I'm seeing pie. Not so much a big a fan of chocolate myself. I can take it or leave it. But cheese and pie I like a lot. So what do we have going on here?
Okay. Basically, it's really kind of a cheesecake. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Get that going while you're mixing up the filling. I use, for the crust, a prepackaged graham cracker pie crust. You can make your own if you want to, but these prepackaged ones are very tasty, and, it makes it a lot easier. You're going to want to take your cream cheese out of the refrigerator, make sure it comes up to room temperature. In a bowl, you're going to mix your cream cheese with the sugar, eggs, and vanilla till it's well mixed. Then you're going to add actually, this is a recipe that I stole from my Hershey cookbook. So they're adding your Hershey mini chocolate chips in there. It calls for like a couple of cups of the chips. You're going to separate that. You're going to use part of those in the cheese filling. Then you're going to add the rest for the topping. But you're going to put the chocolate chips in there, mix it up, put it in the pie crust. You're going to bake it in the oven for 10 minutes at 450 degrees. Then you're going to lower that temperature to 250 degrees, but don't open the oven. You don't want to, peek in there and see how it's doing. You got to cook that for another 30 minutes.
All right, now hold on a second. Now wait a second.
Yes.
Barbecue people by nature are, except for the really hardcore ones, and no names, please. But people want to peek. What happens if you peek?
It's going to fall. It's not a good thing.
Uh-oh.
You got to don't peek. You just shut that door, and until you're ready to take it out, don't open it again.
Right. Don't peek.
Nope. There you go.
Don't do it.
Yes. Don't do it. You want to? Don't.
Okay.
Go have yourself a beer or something.
Sure.
Sit down in a corner. Don't peek. Take it out of the oven when it's done. Let it cool completely, and then put it in the refrigerator until it's well chilled. Until it's chilled. Then you're going to make a ganache topping.
Oh.
Which is just the rest of the chocolate chips melted with the cream. You're going to pour that, mix it up. I melt it in the microwave. It's quick. You just want to make sure you don't scorch it, so don't overcook it. It takes about 20 to 30 seconds. When you're going to cool it slightly, put it on top of the cheesecake, spread it out in kind of a nice, pretty design, and pop it back in the refrigerator for a few minutes until it sets.
All right, sounds delicious.
Good.
All right, so a couple questions as far as this is concerning. Can the cream cheese be light or fat-free?
I would not use fat-free. You can use light. We've had enough fat.
Right.
You got to have some fat to make good stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, you can use the light, but I wouldn't use the fat-free.
All right, and then you're recommending, or you're not recommending, but you're saying you melt your chocolate chips in the microwave, but you could certainly do a double broiler on the stove if you were so ambitious.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Yes, you could.
All right, and anything else you need to do with this dessert before you serve it?
Not a thing. As I said, once you've got that ganache topping spread on there, you need to stick it back in the refrigerator until it sets up. It'll get kind of firm. That's it. Then you just eat it up. It's delicious.
Well, I know I'm a little biased, but I must say you've come back on this month and you've hit a home run again with the Chocolate Lovers Cheese Pie, the BLT appetizer, and then scrunched in the middle there, the main course, the spinach and mushroom stuffed chicken breast. So, as always, if you're interested, if you're a Essentialite listening right now, or you're listening in archived fashion days and weeks and months from now, and you're interested in the recipes, go ahead and email the show at bbqcentralradio@gmail.com, and then in the subject line, hit Mom's Recipes, and then put the date of the show. Now we have probably 4 or 5. We're building a very small yet fruitful archive of recipes. So make sure you put the date down, and we'll get you hooked up. Mom, as always, thanks for coming on this month, and we will look for you again next month.
Thank you, Greg. It was nice nice being on.
Of course it was. The pleasure was all yours. That's my mom! With her recipes. Very good recipes, I might add. If you're just joining us, you missed out on the BLT appetizer, the spinach and mushroom stuffed chicken breasts, and the chocolate lovers cheese pie. I just like to say cheese pie. For some reason, it's resonating to my brain like it could be hot and soupy and stringy, but yet it's like cheesecake. So it's all good. It's a good dessert. Again, if you want the recipes, go ahead and email me or email the show, bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. Put in the show date and subject line Mom's Recipes. We'll get you hooked up. Okay, so here's where we win free stuff. Call in now and hold through the break if I pick you up. 216-220-0966 for your chance to win a 3-pack of D-Dog's barbecue rub. We'll come back and grab a winner. We'll wrap the show up, and that will be that. Stand by. We'll be right back. Michelle?
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU. It's almost that time again. Are you ready to barbecue? Have you taken the cover off your grill yet? Did you start preparing your secret barbecue recipes? Well, do your recipes include char dust, limestone, sawdust? Believe it or not, if you use standard charcoal, you're using those harmful ingredients. Introducing the all-new and all-natural charcoal made by Co-Shell. Co-Shell charcoal is made from coconut shells, which cut out those unwanted ingredients. Co-Shell charcoal is the perfect blend of ingredients, giving you long-lasting briquettes for a great-tasting barbecue. So the next time you fire up the grill or barbecue, ask for Co-Shell charcoal and get the ultimate all-natural charcoal cooking experience. Visit us on the web at coshellcharcoal.com. That's coshellcharcoal.com.
Previously on the Barbecue Central Show.
Barbecue Central Radio, name and where you're calling from.
Weasel, be quiet. We're on again. Hi, Greg. This is Dan from Wauchula.
Hey, Dan. What's up?
What's up? What kind of question is that?
What do you mean?
I'm calling in to talk about that gentleman that just called, that Walter from wherever that place was in New York.
Walt from Wilton.
What is he talking about? He's cooking horses?
Is
that some kind? Anyway, I'm not so disturbed about that, but I'm really excited about this guy, Billy Bones.
Why are you excited about Billy Bones?
Well, just think about it. He had this whole thing about the rubbing, and I don't want to get started because I know you'll hit that button. Don't hit that button.
Come on. What are you talking about?
It's the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
Welcome back to the Barbecue Central Show here on LA Talk Radio. I am your host, Greg Rempe. Thanks to my mom for coming on last segment. Thanks to Janie, the segment before that, Christie's.org. QAnForKids.com. Hey, this portion of the Barbecue Central Show brought to you by Yoder's Smoky Mountain Barbecue. It's one of the leading online, Yoder Smoky Mountain Barbecue is the leading online distributor of Meadow Creek barbecue equipment. These barbecue smokers, pig roasters, chicken cookers, and grills are handcrafted in the Amish country of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And their goal is to give you outstanding value for the price, help you enjoy easy and profitable barbecues for years to come. They also carry a complete line of wonderful barbecue rubs and sauces. Check them out on the web at SeriousBBQs.com. That's BBQS.com. SeriousBBQs.com. All right, we have a winner here for a 3-pack of D-Dog's barbecue rub, which can be found at DDOGSBBQ.com. We go to area code 912, name and where you're calling from.
It was Raymond Cato from Willacoochee, Georgia.
Raymond.
What's going on, Greg?
See, now last week you were all bitter because you didn't win.
Nah, I wasn't bitter.
Guess what?
What's that?
You won this week, my friend.
I'll be Phil this time. Huh?
I don't even see Phil's number lighting up this week. He must be on respite.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, that's good for you. So, Raymond, all you need to do, of course, is email me your shipping info, and we'll get that 3-pack of D-Dog's barbecue rub out to you. And most importantly, thanks for listening.
All right, great. Appreciate it.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Barbecue Central Show, name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Greg. This is Ron List from Houston, Texas.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
Okay.
I bet you're calling in for that 3-pack of D-Dog's barbecue rub.
Well, I just want to tell you, I listened to your show. This is the third week, and it's very interesting. I've been barbecuing for about 20 years here in the Houston area, so name of my team is Tasteless Cookers.
Tasteless Cookers?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's my last name, Liss, L-I-S-S.
Ah.
So we come up with Tasteless Cookers.
I like that.
But it sounds like I'm second place again.
You're probably just hearing that in the background now, aren't you?
Yes.
I think Ray was just a little quicker with the fingers this week, but of course, I always encourage my listeners to continue to listen and call in to win.
Oh, yeah, and I'll continue to listen to you, and I'll keep giving it a try.
All right, I appreciate that, Ron.
Okay, well, thank you.
Have a great night. Austin Carr has to weigh on that.
Get that big stuff out of here.
Man, got to be quick with the fingers, people. When I tell you, call in before, and then we go to break, and then, that's the time to do it. And people are lighting up the touch-tone pads at breakneck speeds. Believe it. Believe it. All right, so Raymond Cato wins the 3-pack of D-Dog's barbecue rub, thanks to Darren Hearn from D-Dogs for donating that prize pack. Next week, I'm trying to figure out what we'll actually be giving away. Could be a new rub giveaway sponsor altogether, something we've never seen before. So I'll wait to promote that before I get the firm go-ahead from the company's president. People coming on the Barbecue Central show to get a piece of the action, a piece of the pie, piece of the butt, if you will. Uh-oh. So great things are happening, as always, here on the Barbecue Central show. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Congratulations again to Raymond Cato for winning the D-Dogs barbecue rub, and thanks to Darren from D-Dogs for donating that. I want to thank my guest, Janie from Christies.org, Kristies.org, QUENforkids.com, QUENforkids.com, QUENforkids.com. A great cause. So check out those websites. If you're in the California area, May 9th, check that out. Be a part of it. Donate to a great cause. I want to thank, of course, and thanks to my mommy for coming on the segment after that for great recipes. Again, you can email the show to get those. A great dessert, a great main course, and a great appetizer to start it all off. Thanks to my man Sam Hassan in Southern California for running the show. Hey, coming up after me, 4 broads in a room talking about items that will make your mind spin in cataclysmic peril. That's right, it's Broad Topics coming up after me at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The broads are talking about mompreneurs. These would be moms who start their own businesses, typically usually at home. Mompreneurs on Broad Topics. That's going to be the fodder for tonight's show. It's Laura Joan, Kelly, and Jillian. 4 pods if they ever were a pair. Tune in, 10 o'clock, coming up right after me. Carry over through the few minutes of music. Give them a listen. They always give a kickback to the show. I appreciate that. Coming up on the show next week here on the Barbecue Central Show, Laverne from Smoky Mountain Barbecue talking about the Meadow Creek barbecue equipment, and Bill Carew talking about his unique cooker, the Carew Barbecue. Very unique. So look forward to that. Many guests coming up here for months on end. I am stocked, booked, locked, and loaded. It's the Barbecue Central Show. We'll see you back here next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, I'm your program host and proud U.S. American, Greg Rempe. Good night now.
It's almost that time again. Are you ready to barbecue? Have you taken the cover off your grill yet? Did you start preparing your secret barbecue recipes? Well, do your recipes include char dust, limestone, sawdust? Believe it or not, if you use standard charcoal, you're using those harmful ingredients. Introducing the all-new and all-natural charcoal made by Koshel. Co-Shell charcoal is made from coconut shells, which cut out those unwanted ingredients. Co-Shell charcoal is the perfect blend of ingredients, giving you long-lasting briquettes for a great-tasting barbecue. So the next time you fire up the grill or barbecue, ask for Co-Shell charcoal and get the ultimate all-natural charcoal cooking experience. Visit us on the web at coshellcharcoal.com. That's coshellcharcoal.com. Barbecue has never been easier with the Barbecue Guru. The Barbecue Guru is a temperature control and monitor for all pits, charcoal, wood, electric, your pit. It easily attaches to any smoker or pit and gives you simple, trouble-free control of your temperatures, so you can make championship quality barbecue every time and all the time. And it's location-free. Take it anywhere. This amazing breakthrough in barbecue technology is a microprocessor-controlled draft system that uses temperature monitors and a small fan to keep your temperatures constant. The stainless steel Guru Pit Minder gives you a choice of controls from 90 to 370 degrees. So cold smoking, pepper drying, making cheese or jerky, or fabulous briskets and ribs is nothing short of effortless. The Procom 4 lets you monitor your pit from up to 600 feet away, and there's more. Check out the full line of products and accessories for the future of barbecue with new items on the way. Visit thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.